Hey everybody, this is Cathy Naiser with the Naiser Real Estate Group here at Keller Williams Realty in CityView in San Antonio, and this is our KW Model 66-Day Challenge Thoughts and Questions. Today's day 11, and we're talking about leads. So this picture here is really the foundational model for real estate agents. These are the three priorities always in business, and we're talking about the real foundation leads today. So Gary says that nothing is more important in your sales career than finding prospective buyers and sellers. Nothing. So to have viable business in real estate, you simply have to have client leads. No other way about it. So to make money and to make a lot of money, you need a lot of leads. To make some money, you need some leads. No leads, no sales. It's that simple. So this is a sales business. I remember one of my first coaching calls with when I got into coaching, and she was talking to me about scripts, and I was going, really? And she said, Cathy, this is sales. This is sales. This isn't, I have a key, I'm going to go let buyers into houses and see houses. This is a sale. This is a sales business. So you're primarily in this sales business in a lead generation business. That's your business. It was shocking to me, but everybody is in a lead generation business if they're in business. Who can have business if they don't have customers? Customers are leads originally. People somehow that they've attracted and either gotten to come into their store or gotten to come into their system or went out and met, somehow they got leads. So I didn't want to really think about that when I got into real estate until I started taking my classes, and you know, I thought I just wanted to help people buy and sell houses. That's what I thought it was. And when they told me I was in the lead generation business, that was my business. I wasn't in a real estate business. I was in a lead generation business. It was a shock to me until I embraced it. So when I started, well, I'm going to read you what Gary writes on page 99. He says, what you have to embrace is the fact that it is the number of qualified leads you have that will either grow your business, keep you in business, or put you out of business. Nothing else about your business will have as big of an impact as on it as the number of leads you have. For this reason, leads becomes the first of the three L's. Without them, the other two don't even exist. Can't even think about these if you don't have these. So how many leads do you have? And are you following up with them? This is a great time to follow with leads right now. So in a prosperous market like we've been in a rut of relying on passive leads. Leads that just come to us. We're all lead receiving, Gary calls it. So always focusing on lead generating instead of lead receiving helps you in any market, but it certainly helps you pivot right now. So how consistent are you with your lead generation? That's what it's about, generating leads. Like I said before, I love making this video. I could do it all the time, but I have to lead generate. I would do it and not lead generate if I didn't set some parameters. So I make a game with myself. I have to do my lead generation, and then I get to do these videos. So I'll ask you what Gary asks in the book. What are your goals this year? And do you have enough leads to close them properly so that you'd be reaching your goals? And until you do, stop doing everything else and go get some more leads. How can you get some more leads now? So as the market shifts or pivots, you can be very focused on finding the motivated. That's what you have to do in a shifted market, finding the motivated. These are people that need to sell and buy right now. What are you doing to find them? Who knows them? Who can you call that might know them? Think about your people. Who are the people who talk to the most people, who know the most people, or are most socially connected? Call them. They might know them. Lead generation is not something you can turn off or on. Gary says in the Shift book on page 53 that no one is a natural lead generator. We're not born that way. Whoo, he's a lead generator. Now, Having the gift of gab does not make you a lead generator. He says that you need to master meaningful scripts and dialogues to be a good lead generator. And you have to time block and follow your schedule. In bold, there's a bold law that says if it's not in your schedule, it doesn't exist. So what are you doing right now to master your scripts and dialogues? What can you do? Where can you find them? I always say that KW Connect has an almost an infinite number of resources. You can type in almost anything about real estate and find videos and audios and courses showing you how high achieving agents do that. So where do you want to be in 60 days? And what can you do to get enough leads to get there? So right now you can be posting ads and doing social media posts, and through command you can do those things without ever leaving your house. You can send out mass emails, you can send out postcards, you can do all kinds of things through command right now. So how well do you follow up with your leads? How often? Are you leveraging smart plans in command to help you with your lead follow-up? Because smart plans, once you have them, I'm having emails and things go out at night, text messages during the day, they send them out, and it just shows me that got done. And then every now and then tells me I need to make a phone call. That's leverage. And it's lead generating. So you can leverage campaigns. How well are you doing that? If every lead were worth a $6,000 commission, would you leave them around without following up? How many times do you call an old lead or a lead? How would you rate your lead gen on a scale of 1 to 10? Stay in the business of lead generation no matter what. As Gary says, until you have enough leads to exceed your goals, there is no other issue. None. You could be watching video after video and webinars and live streams and whatever. Until you have enough leads to exceed your goals, there is no other issue. And if you choose to be a high-producing agent, you can never have enough. This is Naiser, and I'm all in. I hope you are too.